Hi guys, this is part 2 of the Ion Drum Expander video. I basically showed you the inputs and how the hi-hat switcher works and how the kickbox is built in. And really quick, I don't think I went over it, but this little LED down here blinks each time I hit the bass pedal, just like it does on the kickbox. Now on the back of the Ion Expander, I've got two sets of outputs. I've got the top row. This top row goes out to the Ion drum brain, right there. Now, I've also got on top here, just like the J5, I've got adjustment screws or sensitivity screws, so I can adjust the sensitivity of my pads. I personally think that the Ion drum brain does a great job of having the sensitivity just right, but these are there just in case. I could turn them all to off or to their lowest position, and it'll default to the Ion. But if I turn them up high, they override the Ion sensitivity, and I could set my own sensitivity for the pads, just like I did with the J5. And this is really good for you guys that are using third-party cymbals and stuff like that. So also on the back I have the power, because this whole box does require power. It only requires 9 volts. I've got a 9-volt battery attachment here, so it's portable. Plug it in. In here is my 9-volt battery, and basically it allows me to turn it on, power it up. I could also use a 9-volt wall adapter if I'm just in one place and I don't want to be switching batteries. The battery actually lasts quite a long time. If you play, let's say, 20 hours a week, the battery will last you 3 to 4 months, no problem. Maybe even longer. But on my kickbox, it lasted me about 5 months, but this requires a little bit more power. So, 3 or 4 months. Bottom row outputs not to the Ion drum brain like the top row, but it outputs to the Alesis DM5 that I introduced you guys to last video. The Ion Drum Expander, its main function basically is to allow you to hook up 2 sets of drum brains. Now, I don't have to hook it up to the DM5. I could hook it up to any drum brain. I could even hook it up to a second Ion drum brain if I wanted to, and say plug it into a second Xbox, run 2 copies of Rock Band 2, 2 Xboxes, 2 TVs, but only 1 drum set with the Ion Expander. It should register the exact note at the exact time, but I haven't tried that yet, and I'm not going to. Its main function for me is to hook up to the DM5 and the Ion drum brain. I plug the Ion drum brain into my Xbox. My DM5 is hooked up to a speaker or a set of headphones. I got the little monitor speaker that I told you about earlier, and this will now allow me to play my Ion drum set with Rock Band 2, or even Guitar Hero if I wanted to, but I have the J5 and I showed you that in another video. And it'll allow me to play without any ghost notes or any double hits. It's supposed to take away all that stuff so that I can use both at the same time. So I don't have to use any more stereo splitters or anything. This technically is a big splitter. So I don't have it hooked up. I might do a video in the future of it hooked up, but I'm really into the Guitar Hero Metallica game right now, learning all the Metallica songs and having fun with them. And I really don't feel like unplugging it and plugging this in right now, so you'll just kind of have to take my word for it. But I wanted to show it to you. I definitely think it's a nice piece of hardware. It definitely works very well.